This is Princess. Princess lives in Johannesburg, South Africa. I am talking to her about women in society, the changing role of women in Africa, and similar things regarding our series on women in society. Princess, please tell us what you feel like. You can start now.
Okay. In South Africa, we experience too much abuse. Although there's a little bit change, but men are not accepting that because women are independent. Before, women used to stay at home. They have to be at home, do housework, look after children, look after them when they come from work. But now, everybody, we have to wake up, go to work. So it's changing a little bit because even in parliament, we have women in power. I think few provinces in South Africa are being governed by women. It's not like before, but some men, it's not easy for them to accept such things. So they are trying to, I don't know. Is it fine? Is it okay?
And what's happening around the families in the domestic front?
The families, even if we leave, both of us, we go to work in the morning. This man, his job is to bath, dress, go to work. For me as a woman, in the morning I have to make sure he dresses well. He eats his breakfast, he goes to work. When he comes back, I have to go to the kitchen, take care of my children, do everything. He doesn't help me. When he comes back, he's tired. He sits on the sofa, read newspapers, that's it. But some men, they don't do that. When they come from work, they know that they have to help their wives. But the society outside, when they see such men, they will take them as hand-packed husbands, especially to the black society. They don't believe in a man doing housework. They believe that if you are a man, your job is to sit down, expect your wife to do everything. But some men are changing, they are being exposed to the new South Africa. Whatever I do, he comes and helps me. So things are changing a little bit.
What has really changed in the last 15 years?
Since the new South Africa, a lot has changed. Before, we used not to have women in power. But now I can say it's 50-50. We have like positions which to be occupied by men. We find women as well. And like salary-wise, we used to believe that fat salaries are for men. It's not like that anymore. Whatever, if I'm working as a deputy president or a CEO, I have to get salary which a man can get. And most men, and such things are causing divorces in most families. Because if your wife is getting paid more than you, they feel less of a man. They don't feel, it's like they are not men anymore because they can't provide. And for us as women, we are okay with it. We are okay with it. So that is the only problem we have. And that is causing abuse. Because when you start showing your husband that this is what I am, now he's going to treat you like a child. That means when you come back home, you have to give your salary to him, which is impossible. I'm the one who's working. I know what to do with my salary. And then most abuse results in such things.
And the birth of the children is still the boy preferred child?
That thing is common more, especially as an African, I will say in Africa. They believe that a boy, if you don't have a boy child, it's like you have no children. The reason being, they are saying the girl children are gonna go get married, so nobody's gonna keep their names. So they believe in a boy child.
Okay, Princess, you would like this society to change, isn't it?
Exactly.
So what will you tell your children to change it in their times?
I would like them to treat their children the same. Let's say my boy child, if he marries somebody's daughter, he has to treat, he has to treat his wife as a sister, not as a wife, the way they are doing to us. Because I'm a wife, everything in the house is depending on me. Whatever has to be done is me who has to do it. I would like my child to treat his wife as his queen. And whatever child you have is a gift from God. Accept it.
And what will you tell your daughters to contribute in this area without, being offensive in the family front? What can the daughters contribute?
I will tell them the same thing. They have to treat their husbands. The only thing which can be a problem, whatever I teach my children in my house, somebody else in her house is teaching her children the opposite of what I'm teaching mine. So that is where the problem is. I will teach my children my house rules, but now when she gets married, she goes to another family. Now they expect different things from their children. That is where the problem is gonna be. But even that, she has to respect her husband. She has to respect her mother-in-law.
Okay, Princess, thank you very much for your views. Hopefully, I'll use some of them.
Yes.
In my film. When my film is there, I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.